This is it. I'm done. Hey everyone, it's Chris, and welcome to a very special unboxing. This is it. I'm done. Not with repairs. With the collection. So, thanks to a very, very special someone that I shall keep anonymous, the collection is now complete. In this box, the final piece of the puzzle of the main Commodore line. This is a massive box. We got the letter opener. We're using the Klingon Deathblade. Haven't brought it out in a while. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amiga 4000T. Awesome sauce. Now, it does need a little bit of love. This is an Amiga Technologies unit, so I still need a Commodore one, but you know, we'll get there. Couple models left in the entire fleet. That would be the 3000 UX, the A500 Plus, and a CBM model tower. Clicker still works. A little dirty, but it works. Has a CD-ROM drive. Turbo, reset, power, key lock, and it's on unlocked, thankfully. Amiga Technologies, GBMH, model 4000T. Manufacture date, April 17th, 1997. The serial parallel video SCSI are all on, everything fell apart. They're all on cards. But inside also is this. This is the Commodore 68040 support libraries that have been missing. So this is going to go up on archive.org so all can enjoy. But the problem is the disc was smashed in the packing. CPU fell off or it rolled around and the disc is smashed. So I don't even know if it's going to be readable. This is the Warp Engine 040. This should work in my 4000 quite nice. Some of the aluminum fins have broken off. Inside of the 4000T you have various ribbon connectors that I have to find the plugs for. This is the audio port and the video RGB, and this is the SCSI controller. This also houses the internal SCSI and the floppy controller on it. It has an internal speaker that sticks down here like this, but it blew out in shipping. Here's the floppy card. Here's a heatsink for the 060 that blew off of the chip in shipping. I guess the internal packing was just a little bit light, so it kind of blew out. Little heatsink fan. How this works is these cards plug into these slots on the bus. What you have is the CPU socket here. You have your SCSI and your floppy back here, but you also have the SCSI card here that goes in. That is this module here. It has 3 capacitors on it that will need to be checked. This is also your DF1 880K jumper. Here's your ID settings on the card. This plugs in right back here like this. Ever so freaking carefully. 3.5mm RCA and your RGB graphics. That plugs into the slot underneath. Amiga Technologies learned their lesson. And you have a coin cell lithium battery here. So, no worry about explosions. Isn't that nice? They finally got it. SIM slots, just freaking incredible. We have some crazy hot glue flip wire stuff here. Fat Gary 02, Super Buster 11, 3.1 ROMs. This is a Rev 4 board. The only problem is I'm missing the rest of the ports. So I will have to source those. That is everything that I could use to control it. So the mouse ports, serial and parallel, plug in up here on ribbons, and they are not here. That's cool. Needs some caps, needs a little bit of love, but that just makes it all that more special. And I've removed the SCSI card. I have removed the drives. They are on rails, so you just squeeze the rails, slide them out. 2 quantum fireballs. I've removed the front cover for now. It looks very good, minus the little window. Now, does this work? I have no idea. Power is energized to the power supply. Let it sit for a second. Hit the button. Nothing. Nothing. It blipped. It did blip. On a plus note, it's just an AT power supply. Those caps charge up a bit. You'll see a blip. Yeah, we get a nothing. We get a nothing. We're going to go to the red, which should be a 5 volt. 5.16. This side should be 12. 11.65. So we're a little light on the 12 volt rail. I have no idea when the last time this power supply ran, so these caps are probably drier than dirt, and I'm surprised I hadn't blown up, scared the crap out of me, and smoked all over my basement, setting off the smoke alarm. The board is not powered up. I need to check the output here. I'm grounding myself against the chassis. Going down the rails. 516. 12. Negative 12. That's good. Nothing. Nothing. So that's ground. Next one. Negative 5. Positive 5. Positive 5. Positive 5. 11.65. I need 12. Negative 12. I got negative 12. I just don't have positive 12. We're a little short. 11.6. But the power supply is running, so I'm going to take the power supply apart and get some capsule. Day 2 on this tower. I managed to get it to power on. Doesn't do anything. But I found out that if I have the audio I/O board in, which or the audio board, which is the RGB and the audio, it doesn't. It just grounds out. Power supply dies. Took the power supply out of my mom's old computer, put it in there. Couldn't get P8, P9 to work together because that board was in there. I pulled everything out, including the Quikpak, powered on. Great. Ain't gonna do nothing. No memory, no nothing. So I put the warp engine in there, powered up. Put the SCSI card in there, powered up. Can't see anything, can't do anything. I don't have the I/O board, so I don't have serial ports. It's a big board that sits right here, plugs in over here. I'm going to recap this mofo. It looks okay, but you know looks are deceiving on 30-year-old caps. We're going to go in all the rain above it. It's just standard stuff. Small caps, 116, 470, a little bit of dust. And then I'll do the SCSI board too while we're in here, you know, and then I'm going to do the whole board itself. 8:15 in the morning. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Alright, so I just went full Lorena Bobbitt on here. You can see she's scalped. I'm going to spend a few minutes and pick all these legs off, debraid them, and then we'll take a peek at the finished, if there's any damage. But a couple minutes, we're all clean, and I'm going to hot tank this entire thing. I did notice a little bit of leakage up here on the SCSI module. It's not bad, but just starting to poo. Commodore glued all their caps down at that point in the Amiga Incorporated SCOM era to help, you know, Apple would dab a bit of glue to hold it on there so the assembly machines could not knock the caps off. Early pick in place, but I guess better assembly in 97 than it was in 95. 94, I don't know, who knows. Clean pads, you can see right here. Don't lose any. Lorena, she's your buddy. 8:45 a.m. I got a coffee here that got cold. I'm going to go heat it up and get myself a bagel. Okay, so the SCSI module's been recapped. Now on to the audio video thing. And just like that, 10:03 a.m. we got all new caps. Nothing is in but the video, the Quikpak. What we're looking for here on my faraway display is any type of blip screen. If the DeVoom comes on, we were successful. Well, I can tell we're successful because it will power on. Power on, we got lights, we got audio or video signal. We have the standard regular video display. We got red lines in it. So yeah, I'm gonna be stupid and pull the Quikpak out and go with the warp engine because I know it works. Listen, you'll hear the in a second. Takes a minute. There's the start. Oh shoot! doggy, look at that hot dog 4000 tower. Oop, just got so excited. I threw the phone right on the floor. So, after a recap of the SCSI card and the audio module, it took a while. I need to test the Quikpak. We gotta get the Quikpak working. I just don't know. There's something crusty in here. I'm gonna wipe. Now this has a bunch of jumpers on it. This is not. Quikpak is not working. Alright, so it could be jumpers, it could be something crazy here. There's all sorts of jumpers here. The GVP works. She is a 68060 Rev 1. Look at that. I gotta get a keyboard on this thing. Floppy worked. So we got 64 megs of RAM and a 68060 that doesn't have a heatsink, but it's not getting hot. Audio works. I didn't feel like testing all that RAM. Speaker's working, keyboard's working, floppy drive. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it at all. Head calibration. Jump to cylinder 40. Good. 79. Great. 50 hertz. We are in PAL. RTC, battery backed up clock, is present. It's 1978. July 19th, 10:31 a.m. 2022. Boom! Battery works. Isn't that awesome? Let me get this somewhat back together because it's just a real wonderful mess. And then we'll all learn a little bit more about this massive thing. I gotta get the Quikpak working, so I'm gonna take a few minutes, review some jumpers, and see if I can get the Quikpak working. So we got the GVP T-Rex working, got the the Warp Engine 040 working in here. There you go, like a Power Max sound. Warp Engine out. GVP T-Rex 2060, 64 megs of RAM. There we go, 3.1 ROM. I could boot Amiga test kit and Bob's your uncle. Show load all day long. 6860 Rev 1 Magic Beans. This is a Quikpak 68060. Currently, I took the RAM out because I had to go on this big book of Amiga hardware and Amiga resource.cx and get the jumper settings. 8 or 9 or 10, 11 jumpers and an EEPROM. I took the EEPROM out. I dumped it in my TL8662 Plus mofo, dumped it twice, did a compare just to make sure I had it, and everything compared good, so I have the bin file if needed. So here we go, Quikpak 4000T 060 R1, energizing. Leave this disc out for just a second. No RAM, so it's only got the 2 megs of chip on the board. Boom. We have liftoff, Captain. I like how the camera doesn't do that. Uh-oh. Lost power, Captain. The sun is not plugged in. Okay. There we go. My entire rig's powered by the solar system of my house, by the way. Just the studio. It's 12:02 a.m. We have a 6860 Rev 1. Never owned a 4000T before. It's just on the bucket list, okay? Just on the bucket list. The important thing is this SOB lives. You have all these crazy options. You can set non-burst or burst, any number of sims or burst mode, CPU speed versus DRAM speed, 16 or 32 meg sims, 4 or 8 meg sims, single-sided, double-sided, 4 meg or 16-bit, double-sided, 8 meg or 32 meg, single-sided, 4 or 16, double-sided, 8 or 32. That's why I need to figure out what this RAM is. EDO support disabled, EDO support enabled. CPU power I got, CPU clock selection I got, ROM type I got. And DRAM access is 60, 8060, 66, 60, 8060, 50, 60, 8060, 40.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I need to figure out what these are, I guess. Removal voids warranty. Yeah, because I can't read. So removal voids warranty. So I put the RAM in the motherboard. If it works. Right? That's a little smarter than normal. Alright, so memory. Yep. It doesn't detect it. Alright. RAM number 2. I'll just order more. No memory. So it's these RAMs. RAMs? Is that the proper RAMs? Neither one of these work. So I'm going to order 4 32 meg RAM chips and see if they go. Hi, it's been about an hour and a half later. It is currently 2:20 p.m. the 19th of July, my birthday, and Doug's birthday, so happy birthday, Doug. There's a fan here that I just knocked on the floor that had epoxy all over this processor. You can see it here still on this fan thing. Now this 060 does have the little metal tabs that normally would house the heatsink that it should have had, but who knows where that's at, long since gone to history. I got it off the processor by doing alcohol and a razor blade. And just like that, through the power of editing, McDonald's chicken nuggets, and the power of Grayskull, we have a fan. This tape is heat activated, so I just kind of helped it along. I'm going to put a Scotch-Brite underneath this RAM socket on this Quikpak and shove it in there just like that. Why, you ask? So when this sucker falls, it hits a Scotch-Brite and not gouge out with the aluminum into the irreplaceable SCSI card. This has 16 megs on it. They're all 4s. I could put that in there and it works. But I don't have a I/O board, so I can't use this computer yet anyway. So I'm carefully going to bang into everything metal with metal. Put this massive drive tray in. That is a much better design than the predecessor before it, the 3000T. This actually fits through the front like it's supposed to. September 3rd, 97. I'm sure it's fine with its long IDE cable that literally has to go where I can't get to it because I put the Quikpak in its place. With that, we can reinstall the power supply. Looks like more like a 4000 tower, doesn't it? Okay, so this unit came with 2 hard drives. We're going to plug one in because why not? Oh, saucy. Hard drive light. It's thinking about something. It's going up and down. I don't know what's going to happen. Is that even the right hard drive? It can't make up its mind. Well, that doesn't sound good. Let's try the next one. Power up. Reset bus? No, that hard drive said, I'm not doing it. Okay, so too bad hard drives, go figure.